Welcome back, everyone, and welcome back to Dogecast. Today, not that much going on with cryptocurrency. Not a lot of news out there today, but I figured I gotta find something. I think it's important to drop a video, bring everyone back together, encourage everyone, let them know we're still all in this together, even if there's not that much going on. So I want to share those news stories with you. Take a look at the Dogecoin chart, do our projections again, get everyone going, get everyone encouraged. So let's get into it. First news story I think that's important that I wanted to share with you. This is coming from Bazinga, but from the Three Arrows Capital CEO. Robinhood is a Doge proxy. And this is kind of important because Robinhood is important when it comes to Dogecoin. If you scroll down through the article, this is the quote here. It says, if you look at Robinhood, which is sort of the most blue collar style of crypto investing, I would agree with that. The masses like to trade on Robinhood. It's the easiest to understand. There's no fees, the easiest trading platform I would consider. Doge is 60% of their crypto revenue, and crypto is 40% of Robinhood's revenue. So Robinhood is basically a Doge proxy, meaning when you look at Robinhood, it basically speaks for how good Dogecoin is doing. Now, this is really important because one of the biggest future events for Dogecoin is going to be when Robinhood finally launches its crypto wallet. And this is a big deal because once they do this, everyone investing in Dogecoin on Robinhood is now going to have the keys to their Dogecoin currency. They're going to be able to move it around, trade with it, use it as a means of transaction much easier, even trade it over to Coinbase or Webull if they want to. And Robinhood has been a little quiet about when they're going to finally come out with this crypto wallet. And I think they're scared. I really believe the big reason they haven't done it yet is they're scared because so much of their money and the investment that's done on Robinhood is done through Dogecoin. We're talking about tens of billions of dollars. And so any company that's tied up in tens of billions of dollars of investments in one asset being Dogecoin, you know they're worried. What does this mean? If we come out with the wallet, are a lot of people going to move out of Robinhood? And I wish they understood. The answer is no. If you come out with a really good wallet on Robinhood, people might even flock to trade using Robinhood because it's fee free. And I'm still surprised by how many people still don't realize when you're doing average trades, I mean $1,000 trades on Robinhood, it's fee free. I even saw a big YouTuber, many of you might follow him, it's Final Stand, and he was talking about Robinhood, and he was talking about the fees associated trading with Robinhood, talking about how they were higher than other places. No, they're not. I've been using Robinhood for years. I've never paid any fees for any of the trades that I've done using Robinhood, and I was surprised that he didn't know that. The fees are in fact much higher when you're using other platforms like Coinbase, but the fees can be worth it when you're using Coinbase because you actually own the keys to your crypto wallet. You own the coins. And so you could trade those coins from Dogecoin to Bitcoin to Ethereum to Cardano back and forth between all of them, and you're able to do that on that platform. On Robinhood, not so much. And Robinhood doesn't actually have all of those coins associated with it. If you scroll down this article a little bit more, I do like the fact that they say this. There is something understandable about Doge, right? It's just the dog money. You put your money into dog money, he said. Well, kind of. And so I think that Doge is really underestimated in terms of just that sheer virality and the sort of quality of the memes and organicness of that. The people understand Dogecoin. They get it. They didn't understand Bitcoin. They definitely don't understand Ethereum, although Ethereum is great. Ethereum definitely should be in your portfolio. They understand Dogecoin, absolutely. And this leads us to our another news story. This is from CNBC, Make It. This 33-year-old investor became a Dogecoin millionaire, and I think that's what he calls himself, the Dogecoin millionaire. And he says his next investment is going to be Cardano. I find it interesting. I'm not necessarily, it's Slum Doge Millionaire is what his name is. I'm not necessarily saying that you should listen to everything he's saying. I've heard him before. He's a cool guy. He's invested in Dogecoin, likes Dogecoin and stuff. But he says this, I thought this was interesting, his tweet. I believe in the next 5 years, the top 5 currencies will be Dogecoin, Ethereum, Bitcoin, and Cardano XRP. That's interesting. I don't know that I would necessarily put it in that order. If it were up to me, if I had to say 5 years from now, what's going to be the number one cryptocurrency? I think it's going to be Ethereum, number one. I think number two is going to be Dogecoin. I think number 3 is going to be Bitcoin. I think number 4 is going to be Cardano. and possibly 5 could be XRP. It's possible. But I think Ethereum is going to be number 1. Anyway, he's saying he's going to put some money on Cardano. By the way, if you've been considering putting money in Cardano ADA, I think it's a good move, especially the closer it gets to $2. Again, put money into Cardano for sure. Cardano is cool because they're going the same direction as Ethereum is, except Cardano is much more environmentally friendly right now than Ethereum is, although Ethereum's official 2.0 upgrade will actually change that, and Ethereum will become just as environmentally friendly, but Cardano lags behind Ethereum in its smart contract capability. Ethereum has much more real-world use when it comes to building off of the Ethereum blockchain than Cardano does, and I do think Ethereum will be the one that will lead in the future when it comes to smart contracts and being environmentally friendly. And this is another news story from Cointelegraph, and this is actually dealing with the Three Arrows Capital CEO Su Zhu, and just a couple of different things that was said as well about Dogecoin that's a little different from the other article that I read from Bazinga. You can see the quote there. There is something that I think is mirrored as well now, interestingly, across Coinbase. I mean, a few days ago, the Doge volume was higher than Ether. You know, people want to trade Doge. And then scrolling down, they had this Elon Musk tweet from a while ago. Dogecoin is the people's crypto. No need to be a Giga Chad to own it. People, again, they just get Dogecoin. They understand it. Yes. Is it technically as matured? Is it put together as some of the other cryptos? No, but it's getting there. Its board of advisors now is amazing. You're having representation from Elon Musk, Vitalik Buterin there as well. You're having the Dogecoin upgrades going through. The 1.14.4 now is in. The new upgrades are coming down the line. We have so much going on with Dogecoin. And so, yes, you know, we're still in the early stages of it. We've seen it kind of draw back a little bit on the week. We got all the way up to that, 34-cent range. It was really cool, but it's drawn back down. This is not entirely unexpected. I think I shared with you guys that when Dogecoin went up, I believed that it should consolidate back down to around 26 cents. And the reason we come up with those numbers, it's not just like I pull it out of thin air. Not entirely. I mean, I don't want to say that I'm more clairvoyant than I really am, because most people who look at these charts, they're taking guesses a lot of times. But one of the things that I like to use is lines of inclination and declination. And we have this line of inclination here and this line of inclination here. And when you draw them out, and I did this for elite members, if you want to become an elite member, you can. I dropped a video where I drew it out and I took a look at where it should go. And based off of the investment and the lines of inclination, it looked like Dogecoin should have settled out around 26 cents, but it didn't. It wanted to go back down and settle there, but people were so excited to invest in Dogecoin that they continued to keep the price sort of artificially higher than where it should have consolidated out to. And now Dogecoin is essentially just trying to get to the point where it wants to consolidate to, which is probably right around the 26 range, which is not a collapse. I think somebody had commented too that they heard that Dogecoin might collapse, and I asked what the number was, and I think they said around 26 cents. And oh yeah, I was like, 26 cents is a possibility. We didn't quite hit 26 cents. I mean, I think we hit 26 and change, but we didn't quite get to 26. But is 26 possible? It's possible. I think about a 1 out of 5 chance that Dogecoin hits 26 and maybe even a little bit lower. But I think Dogecoin wants to consolidate around 26 and change. And maybe 27 is where it wants to consolidate out to. If Dogecoin collapses, you're talking about 21 cents, something like that. Again, this is the crypto market. Anything is possible, but not likely, but possible. So I did put out, if you were a member, you saw my buy in when I did that, what it was all about and stuff. So again, if you want to become a member, I do extra videos for that stuff. I tell you when I buy, when I transfer money, and those sorts of things. And if you have any questions, I respond. It's much easier to respond to members because their comments are highlighted for me. So if you ever have a question, if you're trading, and you're just like, I just want to be able to bounce something off somebody whenever I want to, for $4.99. I mean, it's impossible to get that around the world for anything else where you could just be invested in something and just bounce ideas off of somebody and be a part of a community. And I would say this, the members that are in the Dogecast membership are extremely smart people, and some of these members are investing and have understanding that even goes beyond things that I understand. And so when they're sharing that information, you can see that in a lot of the chats. So I think it's worth it just to be a part of that community. Right now we have almost 60 members, and so it would be great to get even more people a part of that. And again, you could try it out, see if you like it. So where's Dogecoin going to go? I think it consolidates out right around 27 cents. Horizontals off. It could go 26 change. It could go a little bit lower than 26. Could go 25 and change. I don't see it going much lower than that. If it does hit the 26 cents range, it horizontals off, and then I think it creeps right back up. But I think it's just trying to find out where it wants to settle in, and that's absolutely okay. The entire crypto market was actually down today. Dogecoin fell quite a bit more at points in the other parts of the crypto market, but that's also because Dogecoin rose quite a bit more as well. And so you have to factor that in. So nothing bad right now. Dogecoin's looking fine. I don't see anything wrong with it. Again, we are long-term players here. We're holding strong. Dogecoin will be moving forward in the future. Everything's looking good. Development's looking good. News is looking good out there, at least for the cryptocurrencies as well. So I hope you guys are doing well. I hope you had a great day today. If you had any questions, let me know. Put them in the comments below. But thank you for coming along with me. As always, I will catch you next time.